was my first and last mistake. I'm blue without your face. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. Whoa, I need you to survive. 'Cause without you by my side, I can't survive. And this can be the end. I won't just settle for being your friend. A broken bond is not too late to mend. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. She said, boy, I want you to walk right, so I can give you one more chance. You're only living in your damn head. Without you by my side, I can't survive. I need you to survive. Cause without you by my side, I can't survive.
Happy Tuesday, and September is finally here.
Yes, it is.
Cheers. Water and lemon.
Water lemon. I've got my sparkling water.
There you go.
It's been warm here, and I'm trying to think my mic's ready. Okay. Happy Tuesday, everyone.
Woo! And if you're here, welcome to the live.
As I drop my mic. Okay.
Let's go this way. There we go. Okay. So I put on the live earlier today just to put the banner up saying that we were going to be live today.
Right.
So that anybody out there who wants to see us. You need to clean your screen. It's dirty. It looks blushy.
My screen? Okay. That's probably my makeup when I did my makeup. Let me check my, I promise I'll do it right now.
It's
All right.
blurry.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
I think about those things. Got to get them done. Peyton says, happy Tuesday. How was your labor? I worked. I got time and a half though. And then I came home at 3:00 in the afternoon and just enjoyed the rest of the day. And I do have the next 3 days off. So that's nice. Yep, much better. There you go.
Is that much better? Let me clean the back just in case.
What a difference. Wow.
It's probably my fingers when I do my makeup. Okay. All right. Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome.
All right. Can you see me now?
Yeah. What's going on in life these days?
Okay. So with myself, I went to the doctor today and sounds like I'm doing good. And then something else in my life that I'm learning that I think it's a really good subject and a topic.
Okay, go ahead.
Patience.
All right.
Being patient. And I was talking with my doctor about being patient, because Greg passed away. So I'm taking my time going through my scenarios, which is normal. But it's not just about that. It's being patient in my personal life.
Okay.
It's my mic keeps going back and forth. It's hard for me to be patient, to be honest, because I've never been. When I was younger, I felt that I had more patience then than I did when I got older. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can all hear you.
Okay, because my mic that's in the phone is going back and forth, and usually it stops doing that. Let's see. It's driving me crazy. All right, good. Finally, it stopped. I'm like looking at this green thing going back and forth, back and forth. And I feel like when I got older, my patience kind of declined. It kind of went downhill. And I don't know when it happened. I think it happened when I went through menopause. And I'm learning. For me, it's very hard to be patient.
Okay.
And I think everybody has that. We all have it in our moments, but some people know how to let it go. So let's say, for an example, about 3 weeks ago, I mentioned that I had sprinkler problems, right? So, I've always been the kind of person, you got to call somebody, they need to come down, they need to fix it. And if you can't find somebody to fix it, it's a problem. Well, it got fixed today. And David's dad came down and fixed it, which was very, very nice. And it made me really happy because it finally got fixed. But it took a lot of I can't hear you.
Did he show you how to fix it in the future?
He talked to David. He didn't talk to me. I was inside the house doing something else. So I didn't know that he was here until the dog started barking. So that's how I found out.
So every sprinkler, it's all, you turn the water on and it goes? Cynthia?
I don't know.
You turn the water on.
I just told you. He talked with David. Tomorrow we're going to do it all. But as far as I know, up to Megan told me it's fixed.
That's what I'm saying.
So I left it as that because I had to leave to the doctor.
Okay. Just want to make sure you could turn the water on and it goes.
That's another thing I'm going to tell you about. I don't do that either. Greg never showed me how to turn the water on. So I never really learned how to turn the water on, period. I just learned to have Greg do it. I learned how to do the oven and the refrigerator, everything in the house. I know how to do everything on the outside. No. So I've learned that a lot. And I need some lipstick. I'm looking in the, I see myself here and I'm like, I look pale. So what do you think the word patience mean?
Patience?
Yeah. How do you see the word patience?
I think it's all on how, like, your behavior and how you respond to things and how you have expectations of things, of situations getting, to get things involved. Why don't we look at the definition of patience, okay?
Okay. I thought of that at the doctor's office. Patience. The other reason why that I'm mentioning about it, because I wasn't harping on them. Is your dad coming here tomorrow? Is your dad coming here today? Is your dad coming next week? I got surprised today that he was coming.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
all
exciting to me.
the capacity to accept or tolerate delay and trouble or suffering without getting angry or upset. Okay.
And those are, and that nailed me right there. Not getting upset because it got delayed.
Let me get the dog in, but keep talking.
Okay. It's about, not being upset when it gets delayed. If it gets scheduled, things can happen. And when you get surprised that it's going to be done, it's a great feeling because it's like, oh, I didn't have to go through loops and jumps and to get it done because I was more patient. And I noticed that I had friends back in the past that I had a few friends were very, very patient on everything. And their stress level was always level key. I mean, even if I think that they were upset, you'd never know it. You would have to drill it out of them. But I've had a few friends in the past that were very level people, very. What did Peyton say?
He just defined it the way I said it. So he's perfect.
Right. And I think that pertains to all of us in our own separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
And I really felt that I'm trying to learn how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And as I got older, my patience level kind of it dropped. It's like, I don't know when it happened. It's just, I just don't have patience anymore. And I feel like I need to work on that.
Yeah.
And my daughter tells me, everyone tells me, Cindy, you're so impatient. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm always fidgeting. I'm always moving. I'm always, okay, I got to do this. I got to do that. I don't sit and watch. I don't sit and watch TV, a full movie. I got to get up. I got to go get water. I got to go use the restroom.
Well, that's not patience. That's ADHD. You might have ADHD.
I don't know.
Your brain is always spinning and you can't focus just on one thing. Mm-hmm.
Because even like people tell me, do you ever just sit? And I don't. Like, and I never really realized that.
Yeah. I can't be around a lot of people and I can't do something for a long period of time being with people.
Mm-hmm.
Like the live the other night just drained me. I too many people chatting. It gets to me and I don't like to be around. I get like, I gotta,
Do you feel like it's coming at you?
No, I just feel like my energy gets drained. I'm a person who gets energized by being alone. And if I'm in a crowded room and there's lots and lots of noise, or if I'm in a situation where there's lots of energy, I get drained. Now I love being in places like Disneyland where there's a lot of happy energy, but where people are like static energy like that, they're always I get like, okay, I'm out. I can't, or parties. I don't like parties. Parties is draining. Ugh.
Well, I noticed you've changed a little bit throughout the years too, in a different way. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So you're more, you've changed in a little different way, and you've said that you're not like you used to be. And I'm saying that I'm kind of the same way in a different way. You know what I mean? That you don't like things coming. I feel like you don't like things coming at you all at once. You're like, okay, everyone come. But I don't know. That's you. I mean, seriously, did you felt like everybody was at you, or you just felt like it was too much?
I felt like it was too much.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's just me.
That's you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You try to calm down. I'm trying to say, relax, Cindy, try to think. And but once I start doing something like things that I like, I'm very concentrated in it. It's just, and I have another thing too. When something doesn't, that's another thing. If something doesn't like excite me or really, I'm like, yeah. And I don't even realize I talk over somebody.
So you're not present in things. You're not just like in the moment. You're not present. You're not feeling it. Yes. You're already like, oh wow. Okay.
Like I don't realize
that says a lot.
Huh?
That says a lot.
I don't realize it until someone tells me, did you hear that? I'm like, no, you didn't even listen to Cindy. You didn't even listen. But those are things that I need to work on.
You're gonna have, you're always constantly working on something. But we had parents who were very impatient. They taught us that. We had parents who had very little coping skills. They taught us that. We had parents who didn't know how to manage their emotions. Even if they were able to identify them, if I doubt they were, and they taught us that. And it took years, like for me, to reach a level of maturity to understand, oh, that's not how you manage your life, around other people. It's just, there's no way that I could sustain viability living this way in this level of dysfunction. I have to change, and dump everything that I learned.
Do you think people's lives in our era, I think I've seen a lot of people during our era when I was in my 20s back in the 80s, and women were my age, they were like the same way. They had no pay. Remember that lady, the little redhead? You said she had no patience at the Boston store. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. And then you remember you mentioned that. Mm-hmm. A lot of them didn't have patience then because they came from those days and those times. And I think a lot of people didn't see things, that a lot of doctors didn't understand anything. They didn't know about Alzheimer's and all that stuff. So it was just getting it old, or that's how that person is, or, oh, don't worry about it, she does it all the time, or he does it all the time. But now people are more aware of things now. And I think it's because of our era at the time.
Hang on a second. Damn phone.
You got a phone going on?
Yeah, I didn't put my phone on silent, damn it. But not just that, Cynthia. Damn, I want to say it and I'm going to say it.
This is a podcast.
Adults back then growing up, and Peyton, you're so young, you would never experience this. Adults back then growing up were effed up people. Now let's talk about the situation that you and your husband experienced from coworkers, a whole thing you told me about. And I was like, if somebody were to talk to me like that, or if anybody were to talk to anybody the way you guys have encountered in the past, there is no effing way that they would be able to get away with that. But they did for years because that was an acceptable way to behave in the workplace, and people got away with it. People don't get away with that shit anymore. So you want to share?
Probably not, because there may be some people watching.
Okay. So there were a couple of situations. I'll share. I'll put myself in that position. Okay.
Okay.
So I got into a new position, and a senior, not even an executive, just a person who had seniority or who's been in the company for a little bit longer than me. And I'm working with a coworker, and I go and I talk to the coworker as if they're my peers. And I'm like, "Oh, hi, how are you? You know, I'm so and so." And the person literally turns to me and goes, like, "Do you know who I am?" Excuse me?
Your expression
do
was
you
exactly
know
my
who I
expression.
am? You know, when you've been working here for a couple years, then you can talk to me. Like that level of that's considered now to be harassment.
Yes.
That's considered to
Yes.
be racial, because what if they're
Yes.
talking to a person of color, or it doesn't matter, and ageism. You can't get away with that in the workplace anymore. Yet people use things like that talking to one another. Absolutely disrespectful.
Yes.
And there's no way in hell a person can get away with that anymore.
And that was in the 90s.
That was freaking ass damn common. Pointing at one another, giving you guys orders, shit like that. Yeah, you can't do that anymore. And I worked around that crap.
And it wasn't even a supervisor.
No, it was a peer who just
Yes.
had been there longer.
Yes.
And didn't even have like that's the only thing. They had been there longer. They had the same rank.
Right.
They probably had the same wage salary or whatever it was. And they had the same title. But no, the attitude was mano y mano. Do you know who I am? Okay, well, after you've been here a few weeks, then you can talk to me. Wow.
Or
you
if
know,
you prove yourself. Who says I need to prove to you?
I got hired. How about that?
And I'm
good enough to work here.
And that's how much has changed throughout the years.
Yes,
I mean,
it has really changed.
And you know what? That's why there's so many what you can do, what you can do because of situations like that. It's in the books now because you can't do this, you can't do that. Yes, you didn't do it, but somebody else did, and too many did, and now that's how it is. I mean, and one day it got sued, and one day somebody won, and that was it.
Or making threats. I remember being in a workplace, and an older person told me, "I don't want to catch you again sitting down." See, now if you were to say that to somebody now, that person would turn around and go, "Is that a verbal threat? Like, what is it that you're actually telling me?
Right.
What are you saying?
Right.
Are you threatening me?"
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, what do you mean? I don't want you to see, I don't want to see you sitting down. If I see you doing that again, it's like, wait.
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying? Are you physically threatening me? Are you threatening my livelihood? What is it that you're actually saying? You can't get away with that anymore.
Right. Or someone saying, next time if you see me in here, you don't come in here. If you see my car, you wait outside. It's the disrespect. And I'm so happy that unfortunately some of us had to deal with that, and now things have changed.
Yes.
Because of that. Or, a lot of little things, and it's unfortunately, but now it's the extreme. Now you're like, what would I say? What do I do? What I can't do? You're like all the time, because if you do say something, it's like, I didn't mean anything. I was just talking.
I had somebody that I reported. I said, well, they said this. And then the person came back to me and said, did you really go up to and say this, that, and that? And I was like, really? You're going to dig yourself into a bigger hole? Because you're not supposed to retaliate.
Right.
So I was like, oh, great. You just dug yourself into even a bigger hole.
You just sunk yourself even further.
Really?
And they're like,
you really want to say that? Oh, that's right. You just said it. What an idiot, Anyway, that person got fired.
think before you say something, because if you don't, like, remember the time when I said, don't tell somebody, oh yeah, and don't say anything, then why did you say it? The famous word, but don't say anything.
Oh,
And
yeah. That was a situation way back in your day where somebody told you that they were offered somebody else money. Like you guys were in the same rank, and they're like, I forgot what it was. Oh no, and the lady goes, we're gonna give it to this person, but don't tell Cynthia because we're not gonna give
yes,
her any.
that really happened. That really happened.
And somebody told you.
And somebody told me. Why do you think I left? I was all, what? It's because why do you tell somebody and say that? You should have never have said that.
Now, I don't know how most men are in the workplace, but I know that women have in the workplace, and I don't know if it's like that now. I don't know if it's always been like that, but I worked with some really ranky, catty women in the workplace. I mean, catty. I mean, tribal cliques, stuff where they give you backhanded compliments or side eye, where they leave you out on things and they do it purposely, but they do it to be vengeful or spiteful or gossip about you. Or I've worked with some women who I even thought they were my friends, and if you say anything that will turn them off, they can like get a whole group of women to just turn against you. Boy, I've worked in places like that. Yeah.
Well,
Just vengeful.
Megan's gone through a few as well, including myself. So I guess Megan was helping a customer, and a customer came in, and Megan just said, oh, we don't have it. But she didn't. I'm not kidding. I even saw the customer leave, but didn't know the incident. So anyways, so Megan says, something to do, we don't have it. But she was going to try to say, let me check on the computer and see if we carry it or if it's been discontinued. And Megan saw this backhand coming at her. And she's like,
what?
So yeah, Megan would tell you the story. And she saw this backhand coming at her like, are you going to try to hit me?
So what was she trying to, what would happen?
I don't know the whole thing. I just saw Megan was just like, that lady was going to try to hit me. Who in their right mind would try? Who would even think of something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I had some lady hit me in the hand once, and I'm all, did you just?
You just touched me. You just touched me. Yeah.
Did you just? It astonished me, and and I just said, there's a cop right there getting coffee, and I don't care if it's you don't do those things anymore. That's not how it works today. And I had the nerve to say that I touched something. And I'm like, I touched what? I go, even if I touch something, you don't touch people.
Well, you don't, it's not touching. It's the fact that she hit you.
Right.
You don't do that. And then that's irresponsible. That you can't do that. But
I think it's people from the past that don't realize things have changed.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the moment for someone. I haven't had anybody really say anything to me, but I had one geriatric guy. I was walking down the aisle and he looked confused. So I said, is there anything I can help you with, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. Is there anything I can do?
Mm-hmm.
And he looked at me and sized me up and down, like as though like he thought I was coming on. I'm employee. And he was like, I'm really standing there going, you don't need help? Okay, I'm out. Bye. No fucking thing.
I'm trying to help you.
Some old
like customer
geriatric-y person. I'm like, do you know what I wake up with?
Oh my God.
A tall glass of water. That's what
sometimes.
I wake up with every morning.
It amazes me sometimes. Patience.
But I mean, it's the attitude of who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You're not any better than anybody else. Who do you think you are? And they treat you as though, you know, that you're nobody without me. And I've
you're like, well, you need to change your brain.
This one guy came in the store and he was like, just tell them what you want, and it's their job to go get it for you. It's like, really?
You're like, guess what? I don't think so.
Yeah, or they leave something behind and their attitude is, well, you're supposed to pick it up and put it away for me. You know?
Right.
What? I just leave like I'm sorry, you thought you were in a hotel resort somewhere on vacation, you know?
Right. I get
people
tips.
who do stuff like that get tips.
Yeah.
Cleaning up.
God forbids if they do go to those places, you don't want to be out.
Sorry, guys, we're ranting. Maybe we're
That's
just
okay.
ranting. I mean, you know, everybody rants about the older generation, but I'm going to tell you, man, there's a lot of people who rant about, you know, the older generation still. So,
right. Well,
and
I remember.
Best part is to not be a part of it.
I know. And I always remember the days, honey, when you get to my age, you're going to remember me. And I do. I do. I forgot their names, but I'm like, you know, that lady that told me when I was 21 years old, she was so right.
Like, but how do you want to be remembered is the key takeaway. You want to ask somebody, it's how, yeah, I'm going to remember you, but it's how you're remembered that matters. Because I'll tell you something. I have some coworkers I've worked with where I'm like, damn, the memory I have of you, it's sad. It's not good.
And it's going to stay there for a long time.
Well, what kind of a legacy is to leave with that? You know, it's like you were such an asshole that everybody around you and everybody in the industry knows you as being an asshole. Oh, and by the way, when everybody comes around and talks about, hey, is so-and-so here? Or have you seen so-and-so? The next thing out of their mouth usually is, that guy was an asshole. Like, there you have it. It wasn't just me. I had an old boss. I had an old boss who passed away, and I liked the person. I thought he was but he was always nice to me.
Yeah,
this
so
person,
you had no issues.
I had no problem. He was a gentleman when it came to me. He always treated me with respect. And so, and he was fair. Like sometimes he was, you know, I was up front and direct, and it never took it as a level of disrespect. He was like, he knew how to talk to me. But I cannot tell you the number of people, unfortunately, when the man passed away, I think I was probably the only person who said, I understand what you went through, and I'm sorry you had to go through that. I just want you to know he wasn't like that with me. And everybody goes, like, this. I was like,
they're like, really? Well,
yeah,
what did we do wrong?
And the first thing out of their mouth was, that guy was a dick. That guy was an asshole. That guy was, and I mean, when the funeral came around and they had the service, of course, everybody showed up to the funeral. Of course, everybody who was anybody showed up to the funeral. Showed up to the service, everything. But when everybody got up there, they all had to read from a piece of paper that somebody else wrote.
And you know different.
It was like, this person was an amazing friend. And I was sitting there like, why does it seem like they had to like read something that doesn't even sound like they would have written it? You know?
Just like I was watching, now that you're saying that, I love that you just said that, because I was watching Archie Bunker, All in the Family. And his friend passes away, I know it's just a show, but I didn't mean it that way. He didn't know what to say because he only knew him at work, right? And Mike,
Yes.
Archie, I got the whole thing written out for you. So Mike, remember, I think Mike is like goes to college and everything that Mike wrote, Archie's like. And I think Edith says, I fell
Far
asleep.
from
Edith
the
goes,
truth.
Archie, you need to come from your heart. Because you know how she was really like from her heart. And he's like reading it, and it sounds like
It was like that. It was like, did somebody write it?
Archie's like, Edith goes, I didn't know that happened. Archie.
But I mean, the thing is that now that person is gone and lingering about, that person knows clearly what you thought of them,
Yeah, the person sitting on a chair says, really, huh?
And it was sad because I was like, everybody I spoke, oh, so-and-so passed away. Oh, I know. I'm, and before I got a word out, it would be like, the guy was an asshole. And they all had like stories about what they went through and how he turned into a dick and how he was really difficult and how he was this. And I was like, I don't know. I went through something completely and utterly different,
Right. Because
he always
when they
stood
were
up for
there,
me. Yeah, he stood up for me. Even when I left the company and we ran into each other, he was always very nice and said hello. We would go to show up to a trade show. Lisa, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, and looked out for me. And I was like, God dang, you guys are rough,
Did you go up there and talk?
And of course, everything had to be staged. And I mean, anybody who was anybody were the people who got up there and they talked about him. It wasn't going to be like just somebody who knew him. No, they had to be somebody who knew.
Right.
Like,
but you didn't go up there and talk?
No, I just told you. It was staged. It was pre-planned. It was everything.
I thought maybe you had a chance to go up there. Okay.
No, because I mean, nobody was going to go up and talk had you not already knew what you were going to say. And they were going to know because they didn't want anybody going, this guy was an asshole.
Well, it wasn't to you.
Right. And I'm nobody. I'm talking about if you got up there, you were somebody. Like you had to be, it was just so ridiculous. And I'm just trying to say that it was so guarded. I think I remember something else, like a family member, and everybody's going, family members sounding like they had it written for them. I mean, it was just sad, And I was like, damn, he was a great guy. I don't know about anybody else.
He was good to me.
He was nice to me,
Well, that's good. At least you got good memories. I
don't know what it is about me. I can spot people who are authentic and inauthentic. I can spot, I can tell if somebody's good evening, hey, blessings, hi, mind games, welcome. I could spot somebody who is.
Hi, Todd.
Hi, Todd. I could spot somebody who's not being their authentic self. And with him, I always spotted him as being authentic. But the people he surrounded himself with, even including his wife to be, was a phony. Just
really,
like something's just not rubbing the right way,
Right.
Yeah. And then I find out years later that, everybody talks one way, but in private, and this is what pisses me off. Everybody talks one way about something, but in private, they all tell you different. Oh,
yeah.
He has a great marriage and the kids are wonderful and blah, 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 blah. And then when he's passed, you find out something else. Everybody starts
Right.
telling the damn truth about, oh, you know, that his family just gave the wife a few $1,000,000 because they just want to pay her just to get the fuck away because she made his life miserable. And I'm like, I don't understand why people just don't effing tell. You live in this whole life and everybody's like, they got to say, make everything seem so big, grandiose, everything's happy. The writing in the obituary was his wife was his best friend. And then you find people
completely different.
Yeah, the family couldn't fucking stand her.
Did they say that while they were at the funeral when you guys were all eating
You
dinner?
find out later, like, you know, and then they just
That's
told her,
so
here's a few bills, just go away. We don't ever want to see you.
Here comes the truth.
Why do people do that? Hey, Todd. Drives me nuts. It just freaking drives me crazy, man. I can't handle it. And that's why I'm just like, screw you. Just tell the damn truth and just let it over with. Pull the Band-Aid off.
Or don't say anything.
And the best thing is not to say anything. Why are you guys have to pull off this charade or this facade? You know, that's something,
right.
You know, it's like if you don't want your wife to be around or you don't want just, you know, I can't even explain it. I just can't explain it, you know. But I saw that 100 days before they even got married. I was like, yep, I see it. She got him fooled.
Yep. But you hear it all the time. It always happens. The truth comes out later.
Yeah.
And that's what's so funny when people watch it on reality TV or they watch it on TV. It's like, that's why it's on TV, because it really happens.
Well, that's the thing. Those stories that you tell, that's the impression that person left on you. Like the story I just told about that person. Do you know who I am? That is the last impression that human being left on me and other people. And the story is, the memory is, wow, what a dick.
Right. And those are things they put on TV because those things have happened. It's like reality. It's reality. I mean, it really happens. You know what I mean?
How do you want to be remembered? Like this one woman, I worked in the industry. Oh my goodness. She had a reputation. They called her the Dragon Lady. She was one of those queen bees and apparently a total tyrant. And they referred to her as the Dragon Lady.
Okay.
But here's the thing. When you get older and when you retire, you then want to start, and you know, you're not working in that industry anymore, but you want to continue to hold on to that. But because you're not the Dragon Lady anymore and you no longer have influence in the industry, but you miss that industry and would love to go back, but you're not in it. Now you need to be humbled. You know what I mean? To be around these people, you got to have a different kind of attitude and you got to be humbled and you got to try to show your nice side. But your nice side should have always been there in the first place.
It should have always been. It should have been like that from the beginning.
And then because you were the Dragon Lady and who knows how you treated people, young people come up the ranks. And when they're in a position not to need you, or maybe they're in a position not to hire you for maybe you want looking for part-time work or something, they're going to tell the Dragon Lady, I'm sorry, we don't need your services here. Because now they're in the position of, you know.
Right.
Yeah, that's happened a number of times. I've seen women behave in a certain way, you know, and I learned a lot of this from the older women where they would tell me, oh, make sure you know how you act, you know, with your coworkers or whatever, because, you know, you don't want that to come back at you. So, and I'll tell you something, man, I see some women now who are older and now they're getting out of the industry or whatever industry they might be in. that it follows you around. The
Yeah.
industries, they remember you, you know? So,
But the only thing with that retirement, like you were talking about retirements in your videos, retirement is starting later now. You know, you're not in your 50s anymore to retire. It's starting in your 60s. And they keep adding the years to it.
yeah, but people want more and more people want to retire earlier. Like I saw the great resignation, witnessed it firsthand. My coworkers, women that I knew and men that I knew my age, they were like, after COVID, they're like, I'm out. I don't need this shit. Because when they came back, they realized, oh, you know, I had peace, tranquility, and I made through with during the situation, and now I'm coming back to this shit show. Oh hell no.
So what's the age now for full retirement?
Well, if you're talking about Social Security, it's still 67.
Still 67.
It's full retirement age. I think the 70 is like the max, but full retirement age is 67. But a lot of people are like me. It's of no, I'm not abnormal anymore. With people retiring in their 50s used to be, you don't do that. You wait until you're 60.
But Greg got full retirement at 65. So it must be 67 now because
it's 67. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the only reason I'm saying that, it got pushed 2 years ahead, because when I wanted to retire, which I did, it was 67. I was like, 67?
Yeah.
He
if you're born
retired at
1960. 1960 is the year where they decided you were going to have to go to 67.
That's what I'm saying. So what's going to happen other 3 years? They're going to extend it again. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting the eight. They keep pushing it. Hopefully they keep it at 67 for you. That's what I'm saying.
It is for me. It's still
Okay,
that
good.
for everybody at 67. But you used to be able to collect and retire at 55.
Oh yeah, that's when that was back
now,
in the 80s.
It's 62.
90s.
So they don't, you can't collect, but then they say that you know, at 62 you they say that you only get like 30% less.
Right.
So
that's why I was so upset, because Greg retired at 65. He didn't, and he still worked, but he got full retirement. And then when I was going to retire, they're like, oh no, it's not 65 anymore. I'm like, it's 67.
You'd have to go all the way to 67.
Right. I wasn't going to wait 67.
No. So you have early retirement.
Yeah.
But if you reach 70, all the gloves are off. You can make as much money as you want and still collect your Social Security. There's no
Greg did too. He worked as much as he wanted. That's why I was like,
his FRA was 65.
Yes. Yeah. He did really well. But that's okay. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, you know, when Megan gets there, it's going to be, could be 80.
I think it's locked in right now for her. I think it's 67 because she's
okay. Good. I would like to hear that. That would be nice. We think, right?
But if you're like me, though, you know, because I lost everything, I never had a chance to recover. Yeah. So I'm going to rely on Social Security and all my side hustles. That's why I'm kind of generating different types of side hustles. But I don't want it to work. I want all my side hustles to be digital. So that's why, you know, you try to market and produce, like, you know, PDF, sell stuff. I want all that. I want to do the affiliate marketing, all that stuff, and just earn commission-based income when I'm retired. That's all I can do. Nothing else more I can do.
Yeah.
And not be in debt. Zero debt.
Well, almost everything is online now, like we were talking about. You know, like half of the time, you know, nope, we don't have that. No, we don't have that. Nope, let me go check online and see if we can. Everything is almost. Everything I always want, I can never get. I have to go check online and then try to. I mean, like, okay, for an example, all right, the boysenberry coffee pods. Now, some people that have been on YouTube found it in Walmart. It is sold at Walmart, but not at my Walmart. So I got to go because my Walmart's not the big Walmart. It's not the super Walmart. You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
so I have to go online. We carry it, they tell me, but we don't have it at this store. So I got to go online. And then I want something else. Yeah, we have it at Ulta, but not at this Ulta, not at this Sephora. Years ago, if it was a store, the store had it, even if it was 2 and 3 in stock. Nowadays, it's how big the store is, the population, everything. And it's just like,
Yeah.
I want to be one of the third ones, one of the third people that want this. But
Yeah.
that's how it was. And now it's not like that anymore. So that's why online's is the growth now.
Mhm.
Because of that.
Right.
And it happens to me too. That's why I always tell people, believe me, I'm a customer too. It happens to me. I get it. Half of the time, everything I order, even at Albertsons, I order this, I order that, and they don't have it. They have it at a different store. Or their stock level's not as much. They already ran out.
People don't hold stock the way they used to. There's really no point.
So that's why people say they go online first before they go, because of inventory.
Mm-hmm.
And I always say that. It happens to me too. It does. It
And then
really
Lance was going on about the I guess the tariffs, the beans, rice, and rice. He was like, we're just gonna have to eat beans and rice and rice. I said, I don't care about the tariffs. I'm not even plugged in. I don't even know what's going on.
Well, I don't really buy it. Okay, so I don't really, it doesn't bother me. It hasn't really changed much on what I get. Because things that I get, inventory's already been a hassle anyway. So I've turned into different other things.
I can't believe how much we depend on imports. It's crazy. When I grew up, and when you grew up, everything was American made. Shirts, blouses, clothes, everything was made in the USA.
Mm-hmm.
It was all available. Now everything, finished product, all comes from a boat from another country. Yeah. All the way, and I'm talking about finished. We're talking about, like, I work at Target.
Mm-hmm.
You open up the box, it's got the price tag on it. It's already been put together. Even has the hanger. You just take it out of the box. It's got the hanger.
Yes, and they got the thing, and you just put them up. Yes,
and it doesn't have a wrap on it. Nothing. It's just folded, or it's on the hanger. You just take it out and you just put it on the rack and take it out. It's like,
here they are.
That's insane. Shoes. Some shoes have they got the little hook to hang it up already. It's got the size. Some shoes in the boxes, it already comes in. You don't have to do anything. You just open up the big old flimsy box it came in, and you just take it out and put it on the floor.
Go.
Insanity at its best. Yeah. Everything's all imported. But back in the day, you had to order it from a buyer. We're going to make these number of units. It's going to come in like this. It's going to look like this. How many color patterns do you want? Okay. And you ordered it from an American company downtown LA, where all the sweatshops were, and they would make the clothes right there. They're all gone. The sweatshops are gone. They're all apartment buildings now. Yeah. Everything. They're all been sold. They're all renovated apartment buildings. They are all warehouses for, art districts. It's all completely transformed. There is not one single solitary sweatshop.
Wow.
Completely
transformed. They still have the LA. Is the LA garment still there?
They have the LA garment, but I'm telling you,
that's going to be eventually going to be gone.
That is even, it's a swap meet.
Yeah.
The alley, remember the alley downtown? Yes. Everybody shop at the alley.
On 6th Street, I think it is 6th Street or something like that.
It's all imported.
Isn't that something? Imported. Yep. Times have changed, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're going to get a knockoff of something. They're all knockoffs, all imports. Yeah. People, and then the people they'll go there to buy bulk volume, and then they'll resell it like at a swap meet. So how cheap are they getting it? It's
I
crazy.
know. I can't even believe the remember Santa Fe Springs, the Santa Fe Springs swap meet where Dad used to go. Now that's on TikTok now, and they've got dancing, they've got bands. I mean, Dad used to go there and buy junk. Now it's like the place to go.
Yeah.
I was all, oh my God, they got like people on there. I mean, it's Santa Fe Springs. I think it's called Santa Fe Springs Swap Meet. I was like, that place is hopping.
Mm-hmm.
And Dad used to go there and buy I don't know. I mean, it was like men used to go there, get their little tools and nuggets and all that stuff. And now it's the
designer clothes, people selling their clothes and stuff. They have that over here. They have it at Long Beach around the corner, and they sell food. They have
everything.
Food. They have people selling their own. They'll take like a pair of jeans and they'll probably get it at the alley. And then they'll put their design on it. Like they'll paint it and stuff.
But if you go on your TikTok and put Santa Fe Springs, you should see all the dancing going on there. They have a place where there's a band and people are dancing, and it's like a nightclub at the swap meet. It's like all over TikTok. I'm like, that's Santa Fe Springs. It's like the thing to go to. You know, it's like that little hole in the wall is like huge. And then when Greg and I were at Knott's, Greg goes, there's a Santa Fe Springs. I go, yeah, it's been there forever. It's right on Carmenita. Right by the Northwoods Inn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It's a big thing now. Oh, we got 4 in the house. Thank you. We got 3 likes.
Because the swap meet's not the same way anymore. It's now an entertainment thing, you know, and people are up and comers. And then you don't have to pay cash anymore. They're like, oh, just Venmo me the money or Zelle me the money. Mm-hmm.
Or they actually have their thing right there. They can charge it right on their little
phone.
thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's all changed. I bet if Dad came back, all our grandparents and all our uncles and our dads and moms came back that passed away in the 80s, 90s, 50s, 60s, 70s, they'd be shocked. They're going to think they're in a different world.
They are in a different world. All different now.
Yeah.
Everybody has everyone has their own, you know, their own little store now. Everybody is an entrepreneur now. Everybody has access. But what I'm saying is that it's not like you can't find designers now where they go, yeah, I make my own stuff. Like, you know, nobody makes their own fabric, their own material, nothing. They're not like that here in the US anymore. Everything is, or probably assembled, but other than that, everything's bought and paid for from another country.
I mean, I think about one time, I don't know what made me, I was watching TV and I was watching Bewitched, and then the milkman that drops off the milk and eggs. And I thought, I remember the milkman and I remember the Helms Bakery.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if you just think about all those things, you're just like, God, I remember those days.
Yeah.
Like I was driving with Megan and we were going up Pismo Beach or something like that. I think I talked about it before. And we were passing IHOP. And the first thing that came into my mind was the IHOP days when it looked like a log cabin.
Yeah, you talked about that before.
Yeah. That will be on my mind forever. And the moment I would walk in the restaurant, you can smell the pancakes. You can smell the breakfast. You can smell the syrup because it had the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
It was, to me, I'm so happy that I got to see some culture in back of the days. Because now
I refer to it as simple days, simple times.
Well, that's a good way of seeing it.
Because now the Cracker Barrel can't even, your Cracker Barrel didn't survive in where you live.
Yeah, it's closed.
I can't believe it didn't survive. It was like,
bless you, Dakota.
Shocking. Cracker Barrel's a popular place and it didn't even survive.
It's gone. I think it only lasted, 5 years? And it's so sad. I was so excited. And do you know, I actually bought a few things from them. Their little store right there. I loved it. It was so different. I was so excited to get it. And then they're gone now.
Now you have to go out of state. You have to go to Vegas or something to get to the
Yeah.
nearest Cracker Barrel.
Are they all gone in all California?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, even like we don't have a lot of the restaurants here, but I couldn't believe the Cracker Barrel was gone. I was so excited. Like we don't have a cheesecake factory. Is a cheesecake factory? Meg's been wanting one for so long. My dog.
You don't have a cheesecake factory?
Nowhere.
They have to
And
go
if we
all the way
go-
down to you have to go to
It's
what
not
do they
one in
call
Santa
that?
Barbara.
Ventura.
Now no more. Ventura's gone. Now it's in Camarillo.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, we're still growing here. So we get excited if something comes up. Or I have to go to LA.
I didn't think Cool
Experience
Hand
it.
Luke's, my last visit at Cool Hand Luke's wasn't that great.
Do you know that Megan said the other day? Megan said that she hasn't been happy with Cool Hand Luke's.
I didn't like it the last time I was there.
You
First,
didn't
that
like
was
the
great.
atmosphere, or was the food?
The food and service. Yeah. I want to try that other one. I really want to try the one that Sideways went to, the Circle K Ranch or whatever is it called?
The hitching post?
Hitching Post.
The Circle K Ranch.
I want to go to the Hitching Post. Yeah. The one that's off of the one that
It's on highway oh God, 96 or something like that. I know the street, Flags Avenue, that whole area over there. Yeah. Or highway 246, something
I
like
mean,
that.
do you recommend it or you think it's hyped?
No, it's good.
Overhyped?
But it's real small. It's real small. Just be aware.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good food. I mean, no doubt about it.
Like, is it a really good steakhouse?
Yeah, it's a real good. Yeah, I mean, it's excellent.
Okay.
You get a really good dinner.
Okay.
You're gonna pay for it, but you're gonna get a good dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have dinner reservations for my birthday at the Queen's View.
Uh-huh.
And the Queen's View is the second floor to Parker's Lighthouse.
Okay.
So, and the reason why they call it a Queen's View is because everybody has, no matter where you sit, you get a view of the Queen Mary.
Oh, that's neat. I've never heard of that. How long has that restaurant been there?
It's been there a little while. It's just on the second floor of Parker's. So you have to take the elevator up.
But I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a kind of cool
exclusive
thing.
spot. And they
So
have
no
their own
matter
bar.
where you sit, you're going to get a view.
You're going to get a view of the Queen Mary, and then they have their own bar. They have their own menu, and they have, but it's all the meat is all cooked downstairs in the same restaurant
That is so
as
cool.
Parker's, but just the quality of meat and everything else is different. So it's called the Queen's View.
Ah. See, that's why those are little things that I miss of LA. All the little things that there is. There's always somewhere to go, something to do, something to see.
Have you tried that outdoor place by that new hotel that's over on Pismo?
No. Greg and I used to go all the time to Pismo Beach, but we used to go to brunches, a ton of brunches. But then the last few years, he wasn't interested of going it. He didn't feel like driving that far anymore. So
It is a little bit of a drive.
no, it was nothing. It was just him.
Okay.
And then Megan doesn't like brunches. I love brunches.
I
It's
thought
not
parking
going
was
out.
and I thought parking was a real bitch down in Pismo. Parking's
Oh, yeah,
not
well,
that friendly.
Yeah.
They have to do something about that.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like the whole fend for yourself parking situation. They
Yeah.
gotta start developing or creating some parking structures or parking lots. Because the way they have it set up is not good. I don't like it.
It's been like that for years.
And it gets crowded.
Oh yeah. Pismo Beach gets really crowded. We get everybody from Bakersfield, Salinas. They all come in, and then people from LA like coming. So it's a big thing to us. Is like, but to a lot of other people, it's huge.
Yeah.
Pismo gets summertime. Pismo is the place to be. It's big.
Those restaurants do really well then.
They do well.
And the thing
cool.
is, the beaches didn't seem like they were all that great.
You didn't like the beaches? And then people like the hotels right there along the beach. They like the hotels right there because they can walk behind the hotel to the beach.
That is one thing where I work. There's a lot of people who come to the area because I work on the way to Disneyland, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where I work, and that's right off the freeway because people fly in LAX or they fly in Orange County, and then they want to go to Disneyland. So they want to stay at places that are nearby Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, right? That whole section right there. So a lot of people come. What?
I could, before I forget, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I didn't even realize, thank God it's Friday, closed at Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah, it's shut down. I don't know what happened to it.
How can something shut down? I was all, when did they close? I think they closed like a year ago or something. Like, I was like, thank God it's Friday. How can that place? I mean, wow. I couldn't believe it. But hey, okay, go ahead. Most people are not going to understand what I'm saying, but I was shocked.
But when spring break on throughout the summer, before the kids go back to school, we get a lot of tourists.
Yeah.
And they're tourists. You could tell.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who come in from like Colorado, Idaho, the Midwest, East Coast. And I mean, it's like, wow. They all want their sunscreen. It's like, dude, you need to get some sun. I mean, you've been snowed in for a while.
I remember when the Pike was there. Remember the Pike? Oh, that's right. You never saw it. I'm back from the old days, you know.
But it's funny because they're like, "Where's the sunscreen?" You know,
I don't want to burn.
I don't wear any. I went to Hawaii. I did not wear sunscreen. I don't wear sunscreen. You know what I mean?
I still do because I get the burnt on my shoulders.
I don't get burnt on my shoulders. I got plenty of sun. I don't.
Well, that's good.
One stitch of sunscreen. It's like you need to get some sun. It's like there people are like pale, like they've been indoors. Mm-hmm. You guys got to get some. You guys got to get it. You know, they're like.
Well, talking about sunscreen. So the doctor, because like me, I had a little cancer on the side of my knee. But the doctor even said that. He goes, make sure. I go, so I said, so he said SPF, right? So I go, I wear about a 50. He goes, yeah, that's fine. And I said, because some people get like 100. He goes, but once you sweat, once you wear something over it, it comes off. You have to keep reapplying it. It's not like reapply once and it's gone. Your body sweats. Your towel takes it off. Eventually, you don't have any more on. It's gone.
So what's the point of putting it on?
Right. You know that's why he wasn't worried about a certain, people are like saying, I wear 100 SPF on my face and my body. And I talked to the doctor that, and he goes, yeah, but once you're sweating, once you're putting your sunglasses, when
you get in the water,
it starts coming off, And I thought, that's true.
So I wear a rash guard.
Videos, it comes off.
I wear a rash guard. Rash guard is where you put it on and it's a shirt.
Right.
But it covers like part of your arm and you're all covered up to here. And I wear shorts. I wear a bottom, bathing suit bottom, but I get out in the water. If you're going out in the water, there's no point wearing sunscreen.
Right.
Because they all is waterproof. And then you wear a hat. Okay, you wear a hat for the entire time. Like, let's say you go to Hawaii. You're wearing a hat. You're going to wear probably a rash guard or you're going to wear some type of covering. You don't need sunscreen to wear all day long. I see people. Shh. Shh.
I was in Greg and I. We were in Waikiki. This is years ago. We had Megan with us, and Megan goes. Megan was young. I see. The first time we went, I think Megan was 7, or 7 or 8, and Megan goes, "What's that smell?" You're like, and I'm like, "What smell, Megan?" And she goes, "What's that smell?" And your dad goes, Greg says, "Oh, somebody's got sunscreen." She goes,
Sunscreen on.
She goes, "Well, what did they do, Dad? They used a whole bottle?" I mean, it was like, I didn't pay attention. I didn't realize it, and she was like, I mean, it's you. And Greg goes, "A sunscreen." She goes, "What do you do? Use the whole bottle?" I mean, it was that must have been strong. I mean, because she smelled it when she walked by. She's like, but she never sunburned. Megan too. She just put a little bit on, and then she was fine. I mean, it was like,
Andy Mon is here.
"Oh, hi, Andy Mon."
Yeah, it's
huh?
No, I just ended
live today.
Oh, he did? Oh, shoot, I missed it.
Yeah.
And there's like people who come in and they get like an Airbnb and they have to shop for the Airbnbs. You have to shop for everything. You got to buy all your stuff, all your cooking, everything for the Airbnb. They shop for everything.
We're doing good, Andy. We're talking about everything. So when you do Airbnb, there's nothing in there, right? You have to bring all your own stuff, paper plates.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I had never been at an Airbnb until my nephew booked an Airbnb in Florida, in Orlando. And he was staying there for over a week. And so we went to visit. And you got to buy your food. You got to buy all your drinks. I mean, just like staying at like the timeshares, like Lance and I, the travel shares, same thing. They have to give you a kitchen and everything, but they don't supply you with your soaps, your laundry, and stuff like that. So you can tell when people come into the Target that I work at that they're staying at an Airbnb because they're trying to look for the small soaps, the small this, the small that, And I'm a person, I just pack all that stuff.
I was watching on YouTube, maybe it was about 3 days ago, and somebody was on YouTube and she was showing, she goes to Dollar Tree. Yeah, she says, so they have, well, I go to the Dollar Tree, for little things, but she did her whole thing. She got paper plates, her napkins, she got the tablets for just enough for the week, whenever, for the laundry, the sheets. She's like, what? She bought cans, some water. I mean, she saved so much. Just what she needed. And yes, Dollar Tree has travel sizes. Yes, Andy. Yeah.
I do that when I travel.
She's subscribed to my channel, and I love watching her stuff because she shows all kinds of little different things. Sometimes I'm like, well, of course, again, my Dollar Tree. I go to my Dollar Tree. We don't have it, but the big Dollar Trees in big areas, they've got all kinds of things, and they're great. Like, okay, so what was I saying? Remember the Tide cleaner, the washing machine cleaner?
Yes.
She found one at the Dollar Tree. I mean, it was a nice little, I can't find it.
They have also the lemon one that you put in your dishwasher.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do have, see, that's what I'm saying. They really do have a lot of good things. See, those are the things I like buying my Dollar Tree, is that household items. I'm amazed,
Go ahead.
That they have all those. And it's great for people that are going camping, or like Airbnb, because they have little things. Why do you need to invest in expensive things when you're only there for a few days? It's a good thing. I do like the Dollar Tree for a lot of that. I got these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, little jellies to hold my my brushes. I got all kinds of these.
Yeah. When I went to vacation in Kauai, we were staying at that timeshare that Lance and I booked.
Yeah.
And I packed my salt and pepper shakers.
Uh-huh.
I put them in a little Ziploc bag. They're my salt and pepper shakers, my salt and pepper grinder. So I brought them back home when I was done.
Yeah.
I bought the Dollar Tree dishwashing tabs.
Yeah.
$1.25. You get 10. And they're tiny. They're tiny little dishwasher
But
tabs.
it cleans though. It's gonna clean it. It's still
going to clean it. And they give you dishwashing tabs when you're there.
Yeah,
When I
but
was staying there,
but
they
they're
don't give
not
you enough.
enough.
They don't give you enough. And then I brought my own Tide dishwashing liquid. I just put it in a baggie, sealed it, and then grabbed a zip tie I have here at home and zip tied it so it doesn't leak.
Right.
And then I have my own bounce sheets because they never give you any type of softener or cling free.
Right.
So I said, okay, we're going to be there for 7 days or more. So I just packed 7. I put them in a little baggie and put it in the luggage. And I went to Dollar Tree and I got a tiny little bottle of olive oil.
Perfect.
And I said, we're going to need to cook. We're going to cook like baked potato. So I packed my own foil.
Okay.
I just took sheets. I tore them up. I folded them really flat. Took like 5 pieces of foil. And I just folded them tight and put them in the Ziploc along with everything else.
Right.
And I made a bag and I go, this is going to be our food. We're going to use this for cooking, baking, and all kinds of other stuff. And I said, how many lunches, excursions are we going to have? And we talked about it. And I said, okay, I'm going to then bring extra baggies for snacks, sandwiches, and things like that, and a bag. So I brought a bag, and every time we went out for an excursion, what did I do? I packed a lunch, and I used my Ziplocs that I brought with us.
Right. Right.
And Lance says, okay, we're going to go to Costco. We went to the Costco in Hawaii. You go to the Costco, you load up on eggs. And then you get all your shopping done, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, oh, shoot, I forgot. We don't have ice blocks. So we grabbed one of those 40 packs at Costco of the water.
Mm-hmm.
We used that. We drank the whole thing.
Wow.
But I did put in, I said, I needed ice blocks. So I took the water and I stuck it in the freezer. And when we would go out on our excursion, I would take the ice, and just throw it in the bag, and it acted as a cooler.
Really? Hi,
it was
Raul.
great.
Long time no see. I'm happy you're here.
Raul,
I'm so happy you're here. It's been a while. I'm so happy. Nice to see you.
It was great. And then says, wow, smart Lisa. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And this is everything I learned traveling. Everything I learned traveling.
Yeah. But see, I think the Dollar Tree is really good for that because they have the necessary things you need that it's not, like they have the little plastic butter things. They've got a lot of reasonable things for that reason.
Okay. Dollar Tree.
Okay. Here we go.
You go to the Dollar Tree and you want to buy napkins. So let's say you're traveling, right? You're going on a trip. And you buy napkins. They only sell like the big napkins and the little flimsy napkins.
Yeah.
Okay, you want those? Fine. You're going to use them up anyway? Fine. But if you need to pack space in your suitcase, you get the party napkins.
They're thicker.
And you don't have to buy as many. So let's say you buy the party napkins. They're usually packed 12 in a pack.
Right.
So you're going to have 12 napkins.
Yes.
It's really thin because when you're in your apartment or when you're in your home, at a vacation spot, oftentimes the resort, like we always stay at a Wyndham, they give you paper towels. So you're going to use the paper towels to, whatever with
Right.
anyway. So
Toilet paper, paper towels, all your necessary things. And you know what? You can even buy a small box of cereal. It's not like, may not be Cheerios, but you're only going to be there for how many days?
I brought noodles. I told
There you
Lance,
go.
let's pack some noodles in case we want to, have something hot. Let's just
Yeah.
pack the noodles.
There
That's
you go.
fine.
There you go.
So that's how I am. And
Well,
that's just the way I do it. So
I'll be honest with you, I do like the Dollar Tree. I like it for necessary things, I do. There's a lot of little things that I'm not going to find in other stores that I will find at the Dollar Tree.
exactly.
And sometimes I've seen brand names. I'm like, and I haven't seen a Germac, or I haven't seen oh my God, what's the other one? It was, oh my God, I can't think of a name. It was Greg bought some socks and it was a brand name. Back in the day, that was a designer name, but oh God, what was it? I can't remember. Oh, they had Polo. One time they had Polo socks.
Mm-hmm.
One time they had another one. It had the Ralph Lauren socks. They had Ralph Lauren socks. And I was like, Ralph Lauren? Yes, you don't know, I mean, it's just one time ago, those were money. It was an honor to wear Ralph Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Ralph Lauren's still around. And I'm like, for a buck?
I bring our own beach towels.
Yes.
We bought them at Target, a 2-pack for $5. Beach towels, $2.50
There you go.
a piece.
There you go.
I see people who travel and they have to stop at the Target. I need to buy beach towels, or I need to buy this. It's like you could have just packed it in your suitcase and you take it home with you. I see people when I was staying with my nephew at an Airbnb in Orlando, Cynthia, people left stuff behind. A pack and play. Like they bought a pack and play there. Right. And then they just left the pack and play behind.
That's
it's
so
such
sad.
Throwaway. Just throw stuff away, It's crazy. The waste.
Yeah. I know. They even sell sunblocks, and they sell all kinds of little things that you just need to, little slip-on sandals. And if you lose it, it's not a big deal. I always say that,
That is true.
Sunglasses. I have some Megan goes, Mom, those are dollar glasses. I go, yeah, but if I lose it on a ride, I'm not going to be upset. If I lose
that is
it
true.
at a
That
beach,
is true.
I'm not going to be mad. It's like, oh, it's $1.
But I also make a list of things that I think I need. I make a list in advance, and then I go through the list.
Mm-hmm.
And and then I am my attitude is
here.
I find out if there's a washer and dryer in the room, I'm going to pack light. So if I'm staying for 7 days, I'm only going to pack maybe 2 extra pairs of underwear, simply with the fact that I'm wearing one for travel.
Mm-hmm.
2 extra pair of socks. I'm wearing one, and so I leave with 3 pair.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to wash every day, do what I need to do, there's no need for me to pack 7 pairs of underwear, 7 pairs of socks. Even when I go to Orlando, Lance and I stayed in a hotel in Orlando. And I'm cheap, man. I am like, wear the fabric that absorbs moisture.
Mm-hmm.
And we would come home from a long day at the amusement parks. I had 2 pairs of pants. Mm-hmm. I had the pants I wore at the park. Mm-hmm. I had one drying, hanging in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And what I would do is I would take when we come home, I would say, we would take our shower because you get sweaty in Orlando, right?
Yeah.
Take the
Yeah.
clothes off, and I would get a little couple drops of Tide, put it in the sink, and I would wash clothes in the sink.
Just like the old days.
And then I would hang it. I put a towel down on the floor, and I would hang it in the closet. And it gets hot in Orlando, so you have the air conditioner on all night.
So it's dry.
You wake up the next morning and the clothes are dry.
Right.
2 pairs of pants, maybe a shirt. If you're going to want to buy a shirt, well, now's your 3rd shirt. So, you pack light.
Just like you did on planes and trains and automobile. He had his chonies inside the sink and his socks.
There's nothing wrong with it. I mean,
no, but it was a joke. Remember, he goes into what?
People pack too much shit. And I like to dress comfortable when I travel on a plane.
Yeah.
So I always take a zip up hoodie. And I always take a something to put over my legs, because my legs get cold on a plane.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but my legs always get a little chilly, so I want to be cozy.
I'm not a good plane. I'm not a good plane person. I don't like plane. I mean, if you got to take a plane, I'll go on a plane, but I'm like, what's that noise? What's that bump? Why did it do that? Why did it shake? What's that falling there? What's that sound?
That's crazy. You don't put your headphones on and just
Greg's
zone
like,
out?
Here's a glass of water. Megan's like, oh my God, Mom, please. And even the stewardess knows, it's like, calm down. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing this? I'm a terrible plane person. I'm not a good passenger. I never could have been a stewardess. Probably, I probably would have been a really good stewardess, but since I'm not, everything is why.
So, what do? You just ask questions to Greg, or you were just...
Yeah, I'm terrible. What is that noise? Greg's like, what noise? Do you hear that noise?
So the furthest you've ever gone then is to Orlando and to Hawaii.
And I also went to Puerto Rico, I think it was.
You went to Puerto Rico?
I think Puerto Rico, yeah, because I won a trip with Artec, I think it was.
Did you like Puerto Rico?
Gorgeous outside. I think it was Puerto Rico because it's part of the United States, right? I don't even know.
It's part of the U.S.
Yeah, that was it. I know that was it.
But I mean, is it prettier than Hawaii?
Hawaii, I like better.
It's gorgeous, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Hawaii to me is, because I've traveled.
Yes. Hawaii.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Hawaii is one of the most beautiful places in the world.
It's beautiful.
Bar none. I've been to Bali. You know what I mean? I haven't been to Tahiti, but I ask people, I go, is it better than Hawaii? And everybody goes, no.
I take Hawaii on it. Hawaii is so pretty. Even when you're driving down the city, it's just so Hawaii. No matter if it's Maui, Hawaii, it's different. It's totally different. Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful
the most
place.
Magical. Yeah, it's.
I remember I had a friend who was a hairdresser. Her and her husband went to Hawaii. Came back. They were selling their house
because they wanted to go back.
Yep, I couldn't believe it. Or they went first. And they kept talking about it, oh, they loved it. They loved it. So, I go next month and she goes, yeah, we're going to go to Hawaii. I go, you just got back. She goes, this time we're going for a reason. And they found a home. You
live simple there. You live simple. If you don't have a lot of money, you're going to live simple in Hawaii.
They never came back? They came back, but they stayed there.
The Days of My Life says that they were born in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
That's gorgeous.
That's pretty. Yeah. They were like gone. They sold they lived. I bought my house. They bought their house before I bought my house in a different area. And put their house on the market. I mean, that it was amazing. They just sold everything out of their house because they couldn't take it with them, but they did take the cars. They had to boat it through to get it there. But yeah.
Lance and I talk about moving too, and I tell him every time, I know it's a wonderful thing. It's a fantasy. Because I'm going to tell you, I got to have my Disneyland. I got to have my Disneyland. I got to have.
Well, you have to be aware that you got to fly back to go to Vegas, to go to Palm Springs, to go to Disneyland, or you can. What's closer, Florida?
I don't mind living in Orlando, but the rain and the weather. I gotta have Disneyland. I gotta have my Not Scary Farm. I gotta have my Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. And I know it sounds odd. I'm talking about it at this time, but damn,
Good night, 5Gs.
I freaking love this stuff. I love it.
So it's going to be hard for you to go there.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I got to have I'm not a big baseball fan anymore, but I was like, I got to have a Major League Baseball team.
Yeah. But they didn't care about any of that. They left. You know what I mean? They were happy. They were happy.
I know, man. But Hawaii too, though. That's why the Hawaiians get island fever. The Days of My Life. Let me know if you know about the island fever. I'm sure you do.
I've heard of it.
They come to California and they come to Las Vegas
to get some atmosphere, to get some different. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see a lot of Hawaiians.
The sisters. Travel. Yes.
The whole island fever, and they love to go to like the California in Las Vegas and stay at certain places in Anaheim. Oh yeah,
because they got to come back for all that.
Yeah, and we're very lucky because it's literally you just tolerate the 5-hour flight from here to Honolulu.
It was longer than 5 hours for us. I think it was 6.
It's 4.5 hours from here to Honolulu. And
so
then,
maybe I thought it was far because I was always, what's this? What's that?
It's not that long of a flight. It's like a flight to Florida, you know.
That's true.
But if you were a Floridan going to Hawaii, you got to go. It's 10 hours. You got to go from Florida to LA to Hawaii.
Oh, you're kidding!
Yeah. That's why the what you call it, the Aulani in Hawaii, Disney's Vacation Club Aulani, and the Aulani Hotel. That's why it's great, but it's not like a lot of people don't go there. Because Disney fans, like Walt Disney World fans, they have to go from Orlando, stop somewhere in the middle, and then fly to Hawaii. It's a long ass trip.
That's a long trip.
But this is my goal. I got to tell my goal to everybody out there.
Okay.
When I start making enough money from all of my side hustles and all my debt is paid, I'm throwing it out in the universe. I'm going to buy vacation points at Aulani, and I'm going to go to Aulani every single year. Good night, 5Gs.
Yeah, I know. Good night, 5Gs.
I want to get Disney points at Aulani. I can't help it. I can't help it.
You just got to do it, right?
I already toured if you go to Disneyland, you can tour Aulani there. They have suites for you to look at to see what the Aulani suites look like. The vacation club.
Yeah.
They have it. They also, and I was like, I saw it and I was like, wow, this is really nice, you know? And you could stop at the Thank you very much, Animon. That's an awesome plan. It's a goal.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I haven't been to Hawaii in 50 plus years. Wow. Okay. So I've been to Maui a number of times, and I've been to Kauai a number of times. And I'm going to shock you. The majority of my business that I traded business with was always in Oahu. But I had a boss who was a cheap motherfucker, and he would never send.
I didn't expect that to come out of your mouth.
And he was a cheap mofo, and he never sent me to Oahu. So I would have to pay for it myself. And I just never went because out of spite. But my number one business location was Oahu. So Olani is just 45 minutes outside of Honolulu. So I want to go and there.
Well, okay. So let me say this before I forget, because I don't want to do that, because then I think about it later. So
Okay.
the days of my life.
Yes.
She just started her channel.
Oh, that's amazing. Congrats.
We're talking about, oh God, like, hold on. We're talking about like really new. I hope she doesn't mind me doing this. 1, 2, 3, she's got 6 videos.
Okay.
And she's at 8 subscribers. This is the truth. This is really true. I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah. I get it.
She just started. We're talking about, she started maybe 10 days ago.
That's awesome. 6 videos in 10 days.
In 10 days. I thought you would like this. So I'm telling, this is my sister, Lisa. So that's why I'm saying this. Okay. And she lives like in a really cool wilderness. Like she was walking where she lives, and it's like she's out in the country, like out in the country. And yeah. So I wanted to let everybody know that we're talking about maybe 10 days.
A brand new creator.
Brand new creator. Brand new.
Well, yeah, but then also
I just want to introduce that she's doing good. She has a new channel. There's a new channel.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Here's a trick. I have a trick. I learned this. I forgot from somebody. I don't know who. Okay. So the minute you get your first quote unquote viral video, and let me just say, I haven't done this, so I just want to let you know. So the thing is that when it reaches 2,000 views, I'm going to tell this to other people. I've learned, somebody told me about this. If your video, a long form video, shows that it's trending and you reached 2,000 views, that's when you want to do something called promote. You want to promote that video. Usually it's long form, and you want to promote it in order to push it out even further, because it means it's a good video. So some people take a little bit of time and they will promote the video and spend a little bit of extra money with YouTube to promote. This is what I heard. I forgot who I heard it from, but it's a 2,000 view rule. So I've never done it.
Subscriber.
That's great.
Yeah. So I hope you don't mind me mentioning you.
You celebrate your first 50.
Okay. Yes.
Celebrate your 100.
Yes.
Celebrate your 500.
Yes.
And then when you get your 1K, that's when you celebrate. And I don't know what happens. It's unfortunate, but it goes dark after a while. But I say that you do celebrate when you reach 10. Something you elevated.
I don't know. And then you have the people get their 100,000 plaque, their silver thing.
Let me just focus on the DAYS.
I'm going to hit the camera because I'm going to use the rest of go out. when I hit the
AY.
camera, does that knocks me out or it just goes like a circle?
What are you talking about? You don't need to hit the camera.
Oh, just leave it on? Okay.
Just mute. I will mute your mic.
I know.
Bye. You mute your mic is muted. I gotta look up Days O. Hang on, I gotta look up your your channel. Hang on. Days O apostrophe. Days of my life. My life. Okay. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Let me visit your channel. Hold on. I need to go to my live on YouTube. And then I need to visit your channel. Okay, where am I? I'm live right now. And let me put me on pause. And let me go over here so I can go to your channel and take a look at your channel. If you don't mind. And that way, here we go. Oh, you're on Cindy's channel. That's why I can't see and check out yours. Okay, no worries. We'll get it together. I don't know about Island Fever, but maybe is it all combined? The Days of My Life, by the way? Because I can't find you on YouTube.
Dakota some food, okay? I'll be right back.
Days of My Life. I'm looking for your channel. What I could do is Cindy could forward me one of your videos. And then we can go from there. And I could check out and subscribe to you. And then we can go from there. GenX Boomer Sister Chat shows that we're live. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go on Cindy's. Hang on. GenX Boomer Sister Chat. Oh, there you are. Hold on. I'm looking for you. Do, 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 do. I can't find it. The 5Gs are gone. Oh, there you are, Days. Okay, let me visit your channel. Hold on. Go to your channel. There I am. Found it. Hello. Road trip. You put a video off 8 hours ago. 7 views, 32 views, 107. Okay. I'm going to lower it if you don't mind. 10 days ago, you did an inexpensive makeup look. Okay, there you go. Awesome. So what you want to do is keep showing up. That's all you can do. Keep showing up, be your authentic self, and share your life. And don't compare yourself to other people. Here's Cindy's back. Okay. Okay. Don't compare yourself to other creators because you're going to get distracted, and really focus on what you do and enjoy yourself. Okay. Because I'm terrible. I have low insecurity sometimes, and I compare myself to other people's channel, and I compare my growth to other people. And that's the last thing that I should be doing. I shouldn't be doing that. So
right, and I had to learn that too many years ago, is not to do that. Just I also don't. 5Gs is still here. I learned to find myself.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You don't, you just focus on what you do and don't worry about the rest, and show up, be consistent. I know that vidIQ said to try to do 8 videos a month.
Okay.
And that's the basic upload, is to do 8 videos a month. That's what vidIQ said. And focus on what your audience wants.
How many when you're new? How many he said?
No, the average, the minimum to upload as a creator on YouTube is 8 videos per month.
Oh, per month. Okay. I was like, man, well, some people do 8. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. That's an average.
That's the minimum. That's the
Right.
goal as a creator, to post 8. So that's 2 videos a week.
Yeah.
That includes live,
Mhm.
and that includes shorts. So I've kind of like dropped back from doing shorts for a little bit.
Mhm.
I was getting burnt out.
Yeah.
And now I'm just doing product review shorts, by the way, because I
Okay.
want to upload that at my Amazon influencer page. But I was getting burnt out. And so
Mhm.
now right now I'm doing live and posting, repurposing my midlife power hour. I'm repurposing
Oh,
that
that's right.
and turning it into a long form video once a week. And then the lives, of course. So I like
Yeah.
doing the lives. So, and then I'm going to be in the kitchen and in the garden. Those are my other
Yes.
lives.
Yeah. Now you're starting to do that now.
You want to know what I did?
Yeah. What did you do?
So I did
saw
a
you
live
last night.
I was also on last night.
You did something last night.
I
Or was it
posted
this
it.
morning.
I repurposed a live. I edited it and I
that's
posted
what
it.
that was.
Yes. So I was out in the garden last week, and I'm going to do it again.
Uh-huh.
And when I first opened up my video, I showed what I wear when I'm in the garden. I said, this is my Panama Jack hat. These are the gloves. This is the brand of gloves I use. I showed the little stool that I step on.
Mhm.
And
The
I
little
showed
black
and then I showed the combo hoe and rake that I use to rake up my weeds. And I told everybody about how I use these whenever I garden in my urban garden. And and in top of that, I did another piece where in the same video where I talked about the plants I'm growing and where the plants came from. And also I did a video, I did a little review on the chips that I put in the yard.
Uh-huh.
So I posted a Amazon influencer video of the first one, my hat, my gloves, my stool, my utility, my tools. Okay. Did a whole that. And I posted that today. And then tomorrow, I'm going to post next about the Bonner's plants. I'm going to post that, and people can buy the seeds off of Amazon, post that on my Amazon page. And then the next day, I'm going to do about the chips. I'm going to talk about the quality of the chips, the name of the brand, and everything else. Post it on my Amazon page.
Very good.
Post it, link it, the whole thing. And I woke up this morning and I made $25 on affiliate commissions for the week on my Amazon. Yeah. So Amazon makes a ton of money, man. They give you like barely smittens.
I know. We made a few dollars.
But see, that's repurposing all of your material. But you have to go back and do the work. You have to go back and kind of edit. You have to download the live and then go, okay, this is where I did this. Pull it, edit it, post it. Mm-hmm. This is where I did this. Pull it, edit it, and post it. And then this is where I did the piece about the wood bark. And then pull it, edit it, post it. So I got 3 things, but you have to take the time to do it.
Yes.
But the advantage is I got on YouTube, I was live, and I got to do the extra things. So, and I got my garden all fixed up and prettied up. So I'll be doing it again tomorrow too.
Good.
I'm going to go in the morning and do it.
Yeah. Before it gets hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
before it gets hot.
Today.
I took my mic off because my phone set low on battery. So I put on charging it. So that's good. That's really good. We've got 4 in the house.
And I showed
Yes,
up
it
to
has
my
been hot lately, huh?
I showed up to my coaching group today. I belong to a coaching group every
Okay.
Tuesday. We spent 2 hours. It's a good coaching group, but a lot of them, to be honest with you, are strictly, they want to make not just money, but they want to make a lot of money. And I'm more of that person is I just want to be a creator
Mhm.
and I just want to enjoy my time and grow as
Right.
I get older.
What happened to the one that you were going to have in your show, the girl?
Well, her and I have been talking and we wanted to get September, a good jump on September. So
Oh,
we
okay.
meet up on Thursday. And I was going to ask her if we're going to meet up on Thursday, why don't we just go live
Yeah.
and just talk about our accountability talk, you know what I mean? Where we are, what we're doing. So
you might as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I created a second channel, all short form content.
Right. So that'd
And
be good.
And I'm not telling, I created a channel, it's short form content. I'm not telling anybody about it.
Okay.
Because there's a rule. There's a rule about don't tell your friends and family that you created a channel because you don't want them watching your stuff. You
Yeah.
want YouTube to know how to push out to organic reach. And it takes about a month or two before YouTube has your channel positioned and you start growing an organic following. So, and the rule is
you
don't
learned
tell your
that
friends and family.
through I Think Media, you saying? Or Think Media?
Oh, yeah. I learned that through Think Media. Let me let
Okay.
Sage out. There you go, babe.
Lisa's always got some, just like me with our dogs. You and I, in, out, in.
Babies.
Yes.
So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do that. And then I got to do my midlife power hour, midlife life power hour. So
All right.
I enjoy it. I like going live.
Let's see. And our longest person that's been here that I have known since I started would be Retirement Days. Has been doing it for a while. And I don't know how long Andy's been doing it. But I think Retirement Days has probably been the longest. Looking to see who's been the longest. I know you watch videos. I know you watch videos since 2011.
It'll tell you when I joined. Hold on. I've been watching videos. Let me see. More. No, I joined YouTube 2012.
Wow, see, it's been a long time.
So I've been watching videos since 2012, which makes
time.
sense. That's when I woke up. That's when I turned off the TV.
Yes.
And I started watching hardcore YouTube.
Wow.
And that's when I discovered you and all the people.
Yes, I know.
Been watching those fools.
And a lot of times people get inspired right away to be a content creator, and you did it like years later.
I wasn't inspired, but I knew that I wanted to do something. I just didn't know. I didn't even know. I didn't know what to do. So it's okay.
So what's the best advice you can tell somebody that wants to start a video? Just turn on the camera?
Yeah, because your audience will help you find what you're looking for. But do yourself a favor. Don't tell your friends and family that you have a video.
You want others, right? You want people that you
want to grow organically. Yeah. And you and I have been telling people, look, if you're going to watch it, you're going to subscribe to me and help me grow, you have to watch the video all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
And don't leave a comment like, oh, hi, I watched the video all the way through. Because YouTube, it's all about the AI. So YouTube,
they know everything. Believe me,
they know the comment. They're like, oh, it's a follow for follow. So you don't want to risk yourself at being a shadow banned. So
What's a shadow ban? What is that?
where they suppress your videos and they don't send it out.
Really?
Yeah, it's 100%. 100%.
Do they say that in I Think Media? Do they say that they do that?
There's such things as shadow ban is a very, very common, like you can look it up on Google, shadow ban. Yeah. Also, like one time years ago, a few years back, a couple years ago, I was on TikTok and Lance, I did a little TikTok. I was at Disneyland, standing, waiting for the tram to come pick us up to go into the park. And I never forget it. It was in November.
Okay.
And Lance goes, I said, ask me a question. Ask me this question. What's the difference between a TikToker and a YouTuber?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And he goes, hey, Lisa, what's the difference between a TikToker and a YouTuber? And I
like
showed the position of the thing. I got shadow banned that day by TikTok.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I knew it. I told Lance, this is getting shadow banned. Wanna know why? Because the YouTube video went viral.
Right. That was a
TikTok,
short video too.
Short form. TikTok suppressed it. You want to know why? Because I said YouTube.
Right. I didn't know that they do that. So shadow ban means that they're not putting your videos out there.
Shadow ban means that your video is being suppressed for a number of reasons. Number one is the AI has like pulses and they know what to pull. So if you're like if you have people, they want people to watch and view and grow your videos. So if there's like, they know what organic engagement is. So if you leave a comment that says, well, thank you very much for the video, I'm going to try this recipe, or can you let me know about blah, blah, blah. But if you're like going, hey, I watched all the way through to 7 minutes and it has nothing to do about the content, they're going to go, oh, they're trying to pump views.
Oh.
So you want to be able to make sure that it's organic. So
got it. I didn't even know. I didn't know that, because you get people say happy Friday, happy Wednesday, happy Tuesday. You didn't know that?
It has nothing to do with the video. Like if you're cooking a particular product or talking about a particular topic, and then some people are like, happy Saturday, Cindy. That has nothing to do with the topic you just put up. So they're going to see it as comments.
Okay, so are they but are they shadow banning both, or the person that wrote that?
They're shadow banning the video. You're suppressing the video.
So
it's not they're suppressing you, but you're getting suppressed.
Oh, got it. Yes.
And also, if your video by the same people have a tendency to be just 30 seconds or 1 minute long views, then they know that the video, they're like, oh, there's a trend. It's all algorithm and it's all done by AI. It's not people making the decisions. It's the AI.
But I just don't understand why the person that did the video has to be shadow banned when they didn't do anything. They actually
because it's the video.
Oh, got it. So
it's not personal.
Everybody.
It's just
what you're saying.
It's just the video.
So that's why people get mad. Go ahead.
No, that's why I'm stressing. That's why I'm not really big on subscribe. If you really want to watch my videos, just fucking watch the video. Like watch and learn and just say, yeah, this is great content. I'm going to learn from this. I don't care about subscriptions. Once you get to your 1K, and this is some advice I can give, once you pass the 1K, you need to focus on your views. You need to focus on creating content that masses of people want to watch. Not one person you want to watch. Not one person who's going to say, yeah, I'm going to watch your videos. You want to get your hours in from real viewers who care about what they're watching.
Because they'll be there forever.
Yeah, they're going to, and YouTube will put that video, your next video, up onto their recommendation page. We recommend this creator.
So you're talking about like real analytics when people understand it, like, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
see, I don't. That's like I'm
Analytics is
saying, I'm confused
everything.
here.
Analytics is everything. You want to be put out better content. Your audience will tell you how long they're watching. Your audience will tell you what they get bored with. You want to trim maybe your end. You might want to trim your beginning. Your audience, so the analytics will tell you when they're leaving, when they're coming in, what they're watching, everything, when they go out, what they're fast forwarding through.
See,
The
that's why,
analytics will tell you
oh,
people fast forwarding this section.
right. See, that's too much for me. It's like, no, it's too much work.
It's
Oh my God. I
Let me
just
let
put
the
my
dog in
video up.
again.
I'm done. I mean, I'm like, it was bad enough to get the whole video edit, but I am not, I can't see, I just don't have, it's just, that's a lot. When you start saying all that, Lisa, that's way too much.
But that's termed as optimizing your channel.
Right.
So you optimize your channel, optimize your videos. I go back
Right.
and I will look at a video and I'll go, maybe I could do better on that thumbnail. Maybe I see the audience is dipping out at this point. Okay, why are they dipping out? Why are they leaving? Okay, let's find out.
Yeah.
And then you find out, go, oh, my outro's too long. Okay,
Yeah.
either next time I'm going to cut my outro and say, hey, thanks everybody. You know what I mean? Maybe they prefer that. Okay, I'm going to make my outro shorter. Or you could say, you know what? They dipped out at this. Okay, on this video that I see where they dipped out, I'm going to trim it and cut it. And then, oh, they dipped out in the beginning that, oh, hi, it's Lisa Wright. Blah. Okay, they don't want to hear that. So I'm going to trim that. So you shorten it up. And then next thing you know, that video starts going.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. That's optimizing.
Okay.
Optimize your titles. Optimize your, maybe the title's not working. Maybe this,
Yeah.
try something different.
So that's what you're doing now. You're going to each video and checking things.
I do.
Because it's important to you. Yeah.
And I will go back and I'll go, interesting. People are not watching my videos, but who? Are they the people that I'm pushing the video out to? Oh, I can see they're only dipping out. They're only watching on average a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Are they my regular subscribers or the new reviewers? And you look at the comments, you're like, oh, these people probably are dipping out of my video at about 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do you do next? Okay. Maybe I need to stop sending it to my subscribers and ask YouTube to send it to all new people.
Mm-hmm.
Don't alert my subscribers I have a video out because I want to see what the new performance is going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just all experimental, and you got nothing in the beginning. When you're young, you got nothing to lose.
Yeah. And that's why you want to put more time in. You rather do this full time, and you're willing to do all that to make your channel grow.
Yeah. I told Lance, wouldn't it be nice if, let's just say, the money that comes into my AdSense, but also from utilizing memberships, affiliate marketing, purchases, all those stuff that you do it with a sense of intentionality.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's my intention going into this? What multiple platforms could I possibly repost this video on and maybe earn some income? Oh, I'm doing a gardening video. I could probably repost and repurpose a product review on another place. Or I could take this and turn it into shorts and put it on TikTok. Or, okay, I'm doing more kitchen stuff like SSV. She has a great kitchen show, cooking channel. Mm-hmm. SSV could create her own apron.
Yeah.
And sell merch. It's SSV. Ooh, yummy, yummy, right? That's her phrase. Mm-hmm. She could do her own apron. She could sell her own apron, her own gloves, her own everything. Mm-hmm. Yummy, yummy. That's her catchphrase. She's the queen. Let SSV do it. Yeah. And she could sell merch that way, have her own store. That's how you do many different multiple things using and optimizing your channels.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I learned on the coaching group.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once a week, I attend a free coaching group. People talk about stuff.
So
like
it has helped you.
Yes, it's helped me see how you can do things.
Right.
So
that's good. You really did good. Yeah.
And we talked about that today. Some people are more aggressive than me. Some people talk about strictly, I'm selling this course and I want to make 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 a month. And they only sell this high ticket product. They're salespeople.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm creating content for a lifetime. And I want to, number one, grow an audience, get AdSense. Number two, sell my brand. Because what I learned in the coaching group, and I just want to put this out there, you are your brand. Your lifestyle, the things you love, the passions that you have is all of your brand. So Cindy is a brand, period. Her choice of things, how she lives, her regimen every day, that's brand. That's a brand. That's how you say, this is what I do, this is what I teach. And you can make income from that because you would like to someday, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be flippin' nice to have YouTube AdSense or all of your stuff pay for your monthly mortgage until your house is paid off and you don't have to worry about it?
We were talking about the other day how many people have made it. Actually, that's their life now. I mean,
it just pays for the mortgage. What a house payment. Would it be nice to have a house payment? Or for me, would it be nice to pay the electric bill with your commission?
What we were talking about the other day about making a living. People actually make a living on this.
It'd be nice it'd be nice to collect my Social Security, but also know through all these separate side hustles I have, my house payment or my rent is going to get paid. Right. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be nice. You don't have to make 100,000. You don't have to make a lot.
Right. It's just like I said, I've been watching. I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I'm not saying it might happen. It doesn't really, it makes me put a smile on my face when I've seen people where they started and they're making a living on it. They're making a living. That's what they do every day. They go, whatever they do, whatever their brand is what they do.
And what you want to do is you want to put that out into the universe. You want to speak it. You want to say it. And then once you speak it and you say it, you then create the vision.
Right.
But the vision is just the vision. Okay. Here's an example. We went to Indonesia and visited Lance's grand sponsor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Palatial estate, beautiful estate. We go inside the house and Cynthia, wall to wall, floor to ceiling, artwork on the walls. Everything you can imagine, including sculptures. Okay. Wow. Every corner. And I told Lance, wow, I would really love to have a gallery wall. Well, we revamped this garage. And what did I do? One of the videos I put up on my YouTube channel, I put up a video how I would like to have a gallery wall. I put up pieces of 3 paintings. I was just like, this is how many inches apart, blah, blah, blah. Okay, look at my gallery now.
Yeah.
I have this.
It's grown. Yes.
And I have this. Okay. I have all these pieces and look at behind me. I have sculptures and I mean, that's all started with that one video and putting out that intention. I want to have a gallery wall. And there's more pieces over here that's not on camera because I put stuff in action. Right. And once the universe sees, oh, you're putting stuff in action, next thing you know, a friend of mine, oh, I'm leaving back to Boston. I don't want to take these things with me. Would you like to come over and grab the stuff off my walls? You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. I took stuff off the wall. He was like, you can have that piece, you can have that piece, you can have this piece. Because why? They see you, friends and family go, oh, she likes to put paintings up on her wall. Okay.
Right.
And then the universe speaks to that. I know it sounds guru, and maybe a lot of some people it's like, oh, she's talking about
something in the back of
transformation.
my hair was sweating.
And I know some people go, oh, she's just talking about transformation. Bleh. No, it's like you got to put things into action. You got to show that this is what you want.
I agree. And I'm and you know, and that, but these are all good things that you're sharing. These are all good things that you're sharing. You know what I'm saying? Just like, okay, so Megan says, Mom, remember I was talking about the things that I got for my birthday?
Yes.
Okay, so Megan goes, Mom, you start explaining everything. And she goes, that's what you do in your videos. But I'm so used to that. I'm so beyond that. I just, you know, I mean, I just like, I get so excited. I get so passionate about skincare and makeup and this and that. I mean, it's like, but she goes, Mom, you're doing that's why I said I already talk about that already in my videos. When I come here, because I like, it's, to me, this is different. Because I don't want to double the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm having fun right now.
But there's an audience that watches exclusively lives.
Yes.
And there's an audience that watches your video.
Yes. And then when I do my makeup, I got some people come in for that when I do my lives. You know what I'm saying? I have people that's, like I said before, oh my God, I'm so happy you did your household empties. Remember I said that? I do that. And conditioner, you know, remember I said you don't realize there's different platforms, you know what I'm saying? And I'll see different names on my comments. They'll pop up at different times. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why I would love for you to do your live. And then you can get a better computer because you could download the live.
Yes.
And then you can pull that live into your iMovie or whatever it is you edit your videos with.
Yeah.
Edit the video and now post it as a long form video.
Right. All right. Well, think of that later. We have to show me that. I'm like, right now you said all that. I'm like, what did you say?
I truly feel like I've been liberated by doing live.
I like doing this. And you know what? I enjoy, a couple times I've done my manicure on live, and then I've done my skincare on live. I do. I just like, you know, I like doing different things, and I enjoy doing this, talking about different things. And, you know, I really do. I feel like live is wherever you're at.
I enjoy talking strategy. And I don't know anything. I'm just saying this is what worked for me. And this is what I enjoy. And this makes me into a better creator. And the adage of growing an audience right away that everybody loves to talk about, I like to be the example of, no, that's not necessarily true. I've been on this platform for a while, and I just started getting ads. I just started. So, you know what I mean? It's like, it takes time, it takes energy, and it takes a level of commitment and joy, and you have to like it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I enjoy it. You know, I really do. I enjoy doing my I got my whole setup here. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm doing this with you, and then I do something else. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not doing one thing. I'm kind of just going with the flow, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because you got years down the road, you look at people like, I watch Adam's his first videos that came out. Some of them were like 30 seconds long.
He's falling down. He's running around. I mean, just
craziness. But as he got better and more comfortable and met people along the way and, you know, showed off, like he learned to show his interests and stuff. then he obviously became more and more established. I'm going to go pee.
Exactly.
I'll be right back. Talk to
Okay.
the audience. Anybody
All
ask
right.
questions?
So anyway, so Lisa's just saying that, it's fun that we all try to meet different people. And I'll be honest, I do. I mean, I realize that, I have my people that like my household empties. I like people that like empties completely. They like beauty empties, household empties. They like or I have the ones that come to live. I have ones that watch my long form makeup videos and skincare. And then like I was mentioning in comments. So I just wanted my channel. That's why I called it Lifestyle and More. So I like to kind of circle around the different personalities, different people. So I think it's working for me, and I'm able to do different things. And then I like to vlog a little bit too when I can. I enjoy doing that as well because it's fun. So, but sometimes some people like to do one thing. They want to stick to one thing, and that's okay. I just need to do different things. I have to, and I like learning new things. So this is the live for me has been really, really fun. I don't know how everybody else is out there, if you want to leave it on the comment, but for me, it's been really good. And I like a challenge. Challenges are good for me because it makes me want to work harder and try harder. I do like that. I've always been that way, a little challenge, try to do it. I mean, I have my moments. I'm like, how can I make it better? And basically it's technology with me. That's my weak point. But once I learn it, I'm pretty good at it. I mean, not great, but pretty good for me, which is true. I can get better. And like Lisa's saying that I need it. Right now I use an iPad and my phone. I like my phone. I do. I don't need a big camera. Like I was saying, you're saying about a laptop. I don't want a big camera. I like my iPhone and my little iPad and maybe a nice laptop. But that's it. That's all I need.
You have a DJI Pocket though.
But I do have that. Yeah.
I can't wait for you to use it.
I will. Well, the 5G says, yes, I love the makeup videos. And I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. I do. I like to do different things. And that's what I was saying that, remember we were talking about patience?
Yes.
And that I'm always fidgeting. This is good for me. I do my videos. I do a long form. I do a short form. I do the live. I'm always being occupied.
And you might as well do it on video and get paid.
Yeah. And enjoy talking to other people, even if like they're doing comments. And I appreciate the 5G said that, you know what I'm saying? And meeting new people. I think it's cool.
And helping other people. Like if somebody's new on here, you want to give them encouragement, but also share what you've learned.
Yes.
And what has not worked and what has worked.
For me, now I don't really talk about it too much, but I did almost everything myself. I didn't get a lot of shout outs. I got a couple of shout outs and I worked hard for where I'm at right now. I mean, seriously, I did 1 or 2 videos a week because I was working, I was working, so I couldn't do a lot of videos. And then I was watching different videos, trying to figure out, and this is before live, before all of this, before I even hit 100. Yeah. But I wanted to watch people. And I wasn't just watching beauty. I was watching vloggers. I was watching people that talk about skincare, makeup, people that were talking about Disneyland, just everything. I was absorbing things, not just what I did, people that show clothes and people that just watching them. I watched people that did slots, people that go on cruises, just to get an idea how handle the camera, kind of what they were saying. Yeah. So that really helped me out a lot. Because I was open, and I thought that way. I thought, like, what did I do when I was being successful in my life? And the first thing was be open to a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in a box. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to do that. Are you okay?
I saw a shadow underneath
scared
the
me.
chair, and I was like, "What the hell?" And then
Well, I
looked,
didn't
and
see nobody come in,
it's just
but
Sage.
but the live thing now, I could not figure out. It didn't dawn on me, because my mind was learning how to edit and all that stuff.
Yes.
And now I'm doing live. So I kind of took things, I guess at each level. So I didn't become successful overnight. And I'm still learning.
Yes.
And I'm still going with the flow. So yeah, so I took my times. So yeah, so you like variety too, the 5Gs. Yeah. And there's so much to learn. Learning never ends.
That is true. And as they keep changing the algorithms over time, and I don't like to always use algorithms because algorithms, like inspiration, and for me, God is my algorithm. But as they keep changing and trying to get more and more, they actually want more creators. But I think that YouTube, personally speaking, YouTube wants more real interaction and engagement.
Mm-hmm. And the 5Gs is right. There's so much to learn, and it's true, because as more people come in as YouTube content creators, the more it keeps moving on, the more it keeps changing. So we're going to be learning all the time. And there's going to be pros and cons on everything, unfortunately. And that's how life is. So I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm 65. I've been working since I was 18. I've gone through hoops and loops and hit the wall and gone, don't go anywhere, been increased, not increased, whatever. And I'm talking about sales and all that. If you can go through all your life and all your jobs, you can do this too. You know what I'm saying?
I personally believe that your channel and your efficiency and how you edit and how you create is going to drastically change once you get a more faster, optimized computer.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be amazing. You're going to be like, wow, I didn't know I could do all this.
Well, yeah,
I mean?
yeah. But I'm okay right now because I don't learn things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay. Like right now, I'm still learning StreamYard. I'm still learning. Like I said, I'm taking my time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, the things that I do now, Lisa, that was a lot for me. Just right now, just doing things online, like let me give you an example. So I go online to order some things at Albertsons, right?
The stuff from the other day.
Exactly.
The drama.
And believe it or not, the order comes. I'm like, well, where's this at? Where's that at? And Megan goes, then you must have deleted it, Bob. And I'm like, no, I didn't. And it's not on there. So that's what I'm saying. I'm still learning that. You know what I mean? Like, well, how did I do that? See, so you know what? I take my little things as little wins. You know what I mean? And right now, editing, as far as I've gone, how much I've done, I feel like they're little wins for me. Just for me doing this is a win. You know what I'm saying? So when I do things online, order something at Albertsons, I'm like, okay, well, at least I learned that, but I still I haven't mastered it.
Yeah.
So when Megan was calling me, Mom, I need this. Mom, you need to put the number. And I'm like, okay, what do I need to do now? So I'm still learning because this is a lot to me. This is a lot to me.
I was mom for my nephew when things were kind of rough for them in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Mom she was like, oh, just buy them like $100 a month of groceries. So I would have to put the order in on Walmart.
Okay.
And then do it and then tell them who was going to pick up, but also the place that had to do the Walmart order was in New Hampshire.
Right. So you had a lot of steps.
I had to make sure to pick that New Hampshire store.
Exactly.
Put the Walmart order together and then send her the link to the order.
Right.
And then the phone
when
number.
she picks it up.
Yep. And she has her phone number. the link and they know it's her to pick up.
Bingo. You just said the whole thing. Well, okay. So you did all that.
Out of state.
We're talking about, we're driving 5 minutes and I'm like, we got to do what? And May goes, no, Mom, you didn't even finish it.
And then when Walmart keeps, or any store keeps, a record of the stuff you buy.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go back in, it'll populate those items again.
It does. And it shows you these are the things that you purchased before.
Do you want to buy them again?
Again. Well, those are, see, that's what I'm saying. These are big wins for me. They're big wins for me. And I'm just like, okay. So like yesterday, we got our Albertsons a couple days ago. And of course, I didn't think about it until I was going to go get something. I'm like, do we get our sprinkles for our clothes for the washing machine? And I'm like, no. And then I checked. I had it on there. I guess I just didn't submit it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And Albertsons will
learning.
tell you if they can't fill it.
Yes. So I'm still learning. So that's what I'm saying. Just doing this right now is a big thing to me. Big thing. I thought my end games left.
Mind Games, Todd, if you're still here, let us know.
Well, he said he was leaving. He said good night.
Peyton
Oh,
is
it's
here.
Peyton. It's Peyton. Peyton, did you come back or you been here for a while?
But yeah, well, we do have competing, not competing. We do have fellow creators who have their lives at the same time.
Oh,
and
that's
I know
right.
exactly. I get it. When I was, he was up early, late last night on my stream. Oh, nice. When I used to go on my friend's live, I had a friend who would do lives on TikTok.
Okay.
Remember Cindy? Her name was Cindy. And
Yes,
she would do
yes.
a lot of lives on TikTok, and she would love to invite people on the show.
Uh-huh.
So we would be live, but we would have to go in and out because there were other friends who were going live. And we would go watch their lives and say, I'll be right back. And
and then you're like, I forgot my own life.
Eventually I told Cindy, I go, do you know there's like 12 other lives of people that we know who are on at the same time? You know, I can't keep up with all you guys.
Now that you said that, so one day, I didn't think about that. You said something really strange. So one of my coworkers says, I guess somebody was doing a live, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because she asked me, she goes, so when you do a live, are you looking at someone else's live? And I was like, what? I go, how do you? But I didn't know what she was talking about. And you just made a point. So what happened, I said, well, I go, I'm using my iPad and my phone. I can't see someone's live because I don't have a laptop. You know what I'm saying? If I had a laptop right now, hi, Lance. Okay. I don't have a third thing, so I can look over here, right? So she says that somebody was on live and they were watching somebody and they knocked themselves out. They came back and forgot. And you made me remember. Now I get what she was saying. She goes, "Don't knock yourself out of your own life, Cindy." Because I guess they were watching others and they forgot about themselves, and they were like,
"Wow."
And they had this remember I asked you about the little hole, the little round circle, and they're waiting for them, and and finally they come back and they're like, I forgot all about myself. I don't know how to do it. I go, and then when you said that, I'm like, I know, how do you do all that? Watch that, then you do it, and you're doing yours.
Let me see what your thing, let me remove you from the screen. Let's see what comes up. Hold on. Let's see what image comes up. Hold on.
I think it would be blank.
It comes up blank.
Right.
Okay.
But if
Zoom,
I leave,
Zoom does that.
Huh?
Oh, you leave. Okay, let's see what comes up when you leave.
Let's see if I hit the camera here and what happens.
That's true. Oh, it comes a little circle.
There's the round circle. That's what she was talking about. So then I'm going to click it back and back on.
Okay.
Well, she says, don't leave too long, Cindy, because you are going to be there forever. And I guess the person came back and said, I'm sorry, I forgot my own life.
Dang.
She watches somebody in Mexico, and the person like was cooking and stuff. And I guess she was watching live or something, and they're all like waiting, commenting, and they're like, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? She comes back. I am so sorry. I mean,
Oh, speaking of that cooking, I'm going to start buying HelloFresh again.
oh, you are?
So I may actually, while we're live, be cooking in the kitchen.
That's fine.
That'll be fun.
You cook and I'll put on. No, I'm just joking. You cook, I put on makeup. No. I do that in the morning. I don't want to do makeup at 6 o'clock at night.
But I have to I have to use my laptop for it.
That's okay.
If I'm
Lisa, you're more
hosting
than
live.
welcome to cook.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
Be in
I
the
can see.
kitchen.
I can watch you cook and do it all. I'll do my nails while you do that. I'll give myself a manicure while you're doing all that. I give myself a little manicure spa.
Yep. Oh, SSV made she made fried rolls.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. She got carrots, cabbage, green peppers. Did you see the rolls or look like flat? They look like
She
dough.
peeled them.
Yeah, got the sizzling, the frying pan starting to go.
They looked good. Like it tells me I could do it. I just have to get the little paper things, stuff them with vegetables, carrots.
But did you hear what we both said? We knew exactly what she had because we watched the videos.
Yeah. And then she put the carrot in half, 2 carrots in half, but she didn't cut them all the way down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she chopped them up.
And then she made homemade yogurt once.
I love that video.
Yeah.
I shared that video on my Facebook page. Because it made it look so easy.
Her and her sister or somebody, they all went out to eat.
Yummy, yummy.
Yeah. I had a friend, she lived in Orange County, and she liked Indian food. I don't eat a lot of curry and all that. Man, she knew exactly what to buy. I mean, it was like, so good. So there was this one restaurant. It was by the Orange Hill restaurant in Orange. There was an India food restaurant. It was a nice little restaurant. They had Sunday brunch. Oh my God. So good. So good. So
yeah,
good.
I don't like Indian food.
No? Oh. When I watched Along Came Polly and you see Ben Stiller and he's sweating.
The finger food.
She actually said, now don't have that because you're going to come. You know what happened to me once? So we all went to a Japanese restaurant, Greg and I, and a rep and a bunch of sales rep and a couple of vendors. And they got that green thing that you're not supposed to eat. The
wasabi.
Well, I took it.
Dang.
All of a sudden, Greg knew it. All of a sudden, it was like coming out of my ears. I'm like,
that's terrible.
I almost passed out.
Yeah, you can. You can pass out.
They're like, she needs milk. They got me milk. And the more water I drank, the hotter it got because it wasn't calming it down. And I mean, we're talking about.
You ate it and swallowed it.
Like that, you know? Like about that. I was like. I was about ready to die. I mean, but I was just like.
You're like frozen, huh? Because even if you have like just a little too much, you're like. That's too much.
So
It
one of the
stops from
vendors-
here.
I mean, one of the vendors, how much did you eat of that? And Greg goes, I think she's gonna pass out. I mean, I think I was about ready. My heart was, everything was just. The guy, the whole thing's gone. So the guy that works there, he's running to the back. And I don't like milk, right? And Greg, make sure it's got ice cubes. They're like, everybody was running around and I'm all. That damn green thing, I hated. It took an hour.
Ooh.
Hour. I was just like,
For it to finally go away, at least get some relief.
it was in my head. It was in my nostrils.
Back of your mouth. Yeah, exactly.
I was sweating, perspiring. One of the guys goes, dang, you're one tough woman. It was so funny. The guy that works there, where is it? Where is it? Greg goes, it's in her mouth. It was like, he goes, what? It was like this big, and I ate the whole thing. Oh, I felt like my eyes were just. Greg says, Cynthia, he goes, called me Cindy. He goes, you should have saw your face. You were just. I thought I was a dead person.
You're trying to get relief.
My whole chest was burning, my stomach. I mean, it was like, I'm like, I think I need to go to emergency. I kept saying, should I go to the hospital? The guy's trying to give me the guy, are you okay now? Are you okay? He couldn't believe it. I was just like, I'm just thinking about it. I'm sweating. I mean, like, oh, I had the biggest heartburn after that. You know, it was like, Greg, everybody's like, are you okay? Like an hour later. So now I know, but the green thing, you're supposed to just take it.
Tiny bit.
The whole thing. The guy, she's one tough cookie. But what is it? Is it a hot chili pepper?
It's wasabi.
I kept saying, what is it that I couldn't talk? I was like,
You're completely frozen.
I just. Yes, no more green things on my plate.
No.
Please. Just like when Dad was eating some hot chilies and I went along. He had to go. As a little girl. He had to flip me over and because I was like,
My babies need to get out. Hang on. They got to go
who
outside.
needs to?
They have to go outside.
Oh, I can hear the puppies.
Go, babies. Okay. And I got to leave the door slightly open. So anyway,
Payne says, how long you're going to be on?
we're probably going to wrap up because I'm hungry and I need to eat.
Yes. Yeah.
And Lance
Lisa
just got
already
home.
heard my laugh for the evening of my, what do you ever call that green stuff?
And Lance just got home, so I'm hungry.
Oh, that's why Lance came home, because he came home. Okay. Well, we
So-
want to thank everybody for being here tonight. So, Lisa, who do you have on your side? We have Retirement Days, Peyton Samuels, Andy Mon, TV3, My End Games.
No, I think we're all
Raul.
on your side. Raul,
Okay,
yeah.
Raul, the 5Gs. Let's see. The days of my old life. No, that was wrong. The days of my life.
Yeah, days of my
And I think that's it on my side. Anybody on your side?
No, I think everybody's the same. I'm Peyton.
Peyton.
My following is very small. So it'll get better over
It
time.
will. Your following is our following. Remember that. It's called our following. Well, we appreciate everybody being here. We are going to be on Thursday at 4:00. It looks like 4:00's been good for us.
Just me, Todd, and you are on your. Thank you, Peyton. Thanks, Todd.
What was that?
I'll send Todd a big thank you. Thank you, Peyton. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you tolerating my lives.
Tolerating. He's gonna say, "Did you do your playlist?"
I should say thank you for your patience, Peyton. Thank you for your patience.
Oh my God. So we're gonna be live on Thursday. We want to say thank you to all our Facebook friends that came on and said hello to all of us. We appreciate you all being here. And congratulations to the new content creator, right, Lisa?
Absolutely.
No problem.
Keep showing up and just doing something that you post content.
Yes.
Your audience will let you know what you want. Get to your first 50, because after you get your 50, you can go live.
Yes.
And live is where all the magic happens.
Yeah. It's like ding. All right. So we will see you all on Thursday night at 4.
And I'm probably going to post the live a little bit earlier, because that's what a lot of my creators do, is they post early and it just scrolls. We'll be on at this time. So
all right.
Okay?
Sounds good. All right.
Peyton needs 52. So everybody get a chance to take care of Peyton as well. He needs 50 to go live.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Take care, everybody. Bye.